shearing day on the farm today. See if we can get some videos of this as we go. This guy's had fly blown, so he's in there.
Come on! Come on, sheep! Come on, sheep!
Here you go, little fella. Getting the ram done. Last one. He's a big boy. So over in the sheep paddock we have this massive fig tree. It's getting heaps of fruit on it at the moment, this one. Feijoas, citrus, plums. That's the ram done. Another beautiful morning on the farm this morning, after we've had another few days of rain. Everything's growing up nicely. Tomatoes are getting fatter. Everything's starting to look real good. And so are the weeds too, so we need to get onto that, but these bins are coming on. Right, on today's mission, I'm going to at least paint this side of this fence, and I'm going to cut the sheets of corrugated iron in half, and I'm going to do a small raised bed the whole length of this fence here, and then I'm going to put some netting on the top for stuff to grow into. Got a heap of stuff coming through. Ellie's planted heaps, so her idea is plant heaps and I'll figure out where it's going to go. So not a bad idea, I suppose, but you know, I've got to heap of tomatoes. There's what, 6, there's 12 per tray there. 12 per pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's at least 120 tomato plants to go in. Holy heck. So all her flowers can go in over that side when they come big enough. Oh, and our pumpkins need to go out too. Those are looking real good. I'll put the pumpkins over by the compost heap. So I've got some cucumber, crystal apple, cucumber, and Paris pickle cucumber. So I need to make some beds for these too. I think they need to climb. Pumpkins can go into the compost heap. The tomatoes can go on the end of that bed that I build, and I might put them on the side of the frame in the garden over here. So, but I change my mind quite regularly, so we'll just see how it goes. I'll try to get a bit more B-roll today and try get my videography skills up a bit more. Oh, he's got powdery mildew already. Possibly all that rain we just had. Better keep an eye on that. That one's got burning on its leaves. That might just because it got wet. Oh, that one's nearly ready to train. He's up past the first run. Be ready to train up that wire soon. Still a bit damp out here, but right, I'll get this fence done. Get these boxes made along here and figure it out first. The idea I've come up with is just to drive some pegs in between these main posts just to screw the tin to. We're only going to go up to that rail height there. So Ellie's just painting all the back of these to make it look a bit prettier, which it is doing. It's very cute. So once I put the tin in, it's going to go the full length all the way down to that fence there. I'll put the tin in, put a top cap on to protect the ourselves from the top of the iron, and then I'll put some netting up on here. These two are playing silly buggers. Yeah, there we go. Ellie's cute dress for the day is garden dress on. More progress. There we go, got it done. Big day out in the heat today. Oh, it's a hard one today, muggy as. Anyway, it's 600, it's 350 deep, and what would that be? 8 meters, 8 point something meters long. Just all the offcuts of everything that I've had laying around, wood and stuff. So I put the old fencing that the kaikua kept growing through on the back of here, so whatever we decide to put in here, the cucumbers or the tomatoes or whatever, it's got a frame to climb up. If I had more cores, more of these tall round posts, I would continue those on through here and then continue that wire through. I'm just going to use up what we've got on the farm this year. As everyone knows, as homesteaders, you just got to do a little bit at a time, use materials you got on hand. So this is what I had on hand today to be able to do this. Still got some timber left to do something else with, but here we go. So I'm just going to fill it up. Hopefully I can get the digger around and drop the soil over, or I might have to bury it over. I'll work that out next, but I'm going to stop for a drink. Probably the end of the day now, I reckon. Go an ice block or something. No wind at all. Oh, a little breeze, there's a little breeze coming. Right, so next morning I've just filled the bins up using the digger. Digger quite couldn't get the whole bucket in there, so some of it spilt over the edge here, but I wasn't too worried because I need to build that edge up so that the bottom of the iron is sort of supported a little bit. Plus that's where I cut the iron, so there's a little sharp bit there, so I've just buried that with like 50mm, 2 inches of dirt there so we don't cut our toes off, and covered the tops so we don't cut ourselves on the top there. So there we go, there's room to go get some garden mulch in here and top the bin up with garden mulch, get it amended, and then we can start planting out. So I've made it wide enough so I'll get one thing possibly growing up the vine and something else closer to the front, so we can get at least 2 crops in here. So I'll see what I've got to plant out. Like I could put leeks in the front and the cucumbers at the back, or something. I'll work out what we've got. Here we go. What is it? Sunday morning. Hardly any breeze. Feels like 30 degrees already, so hopefully that time lapse work. I'm going to chuck you down there and get a time lapse of me just scraping this back and filling this other edge here. Got that roughly scraped back and tidied up a bit. So yeah, good to get that done before the heat of the day comes in. So I'll go do something else while we wait for these. We're supposed to get rain later on in the week, but we really need to plant this stuff out, so I'll go talk to Ellie and see where we're at. Might plant out and just water for the next couple of days. We haven't had rain for, we had rain overnight, a little bit of rain but not much. So these beds are still okay, they could go without watering till tomorrow. Depending if we get a cold snap overnight, they might be alright. Everything's looking pretty good. Ellie's got some more seedlings hardening off outside here. Need to build a shade over the top of this, and then need to replant. Start planting all our tomatoes, and I'll plant the pumpkins later on too. And the gardens we set up the other day, Ellie's red amaranth died in the glass house. Luckily, there's so much of it coming through these beds now, which isn't a bad thing. Amaranthus, you can use the seeds to make bread and stuff too, I believe. So, but the flowers look good. So amaranthus coming up in here. We haven't planted anything in these ones yet, just that one there has been planted and those two. So this is how overgrown they're getting already. It's only been a week. You get that sorted too. But everything else is looking pretty good. To just spend today tidying up, get rid of this iron, pile of rubbish over here of the iron offcuts. Yeah, so I might do that. I might just tidy up this afternoon. It's another hot one. I'm going to be another hot one today. We're getting 30 plus Celsius. On our farm here, in the back of here, it gets to close to 40 most days, especially when we don't get any breeze. There's a little breeze coming through now, but not enough to make the windmill. Right. We've got bananas coming through too. Nice. There we go. End of the afternoon. I added some bags of compost into this bed, and then we just planted out the Paris pickles in this one, and we got over here, bub,
Crystal apple cucumbers.
Crystal apple cucumber in this one here, and then we'll add tomatoes and maybe tomatoes to this one. Watered all the beds that don't have irrigation, and we've planted our pumpkin. So our pumpkin are in the compost heap. We'll see how they go. We haven't had much luck with pumpkins and watermelon on our property, but we're still learning. It's a beautiful, beautiful evening this evening. Right, more progress. Another day tomorrow. We'll get a bit more done. But yeah, progress. pay good money in China for this sort of stuff. There you go, just full feed in the pool in the backyard. So many fish in there now. The goldfish are loving it. Yes, Floss, I know.